Hey, y'all. How everybody doing? Well, we are back, y'all, with another funny Ethan Grandma Lanita high speed chase, baby. But this first video, y'all, is gonna have to tell you you better make the right decision on the road because if you don't, you'll end up in court. So that's what's going to happen to my first driver on this first video. So I'm going to allow y'all time to get up in here, up through there. I'm going to give y'all time enough to get up in here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also, I want to get some shout outs. Shout out to my new members, to my members. Yes, yes. Shout out to my members, honey. Shout out to all my workers. Now, workers, y'all need to get you come on now. Y'all been with me too long now. Y'all need workers. Come on now. You got to get your membership, workers. And shout out to all my viewers who sit there and watch and forget to hit the like button. Okay, it's all right. So, what this first video is a short video. But let me tell you something. Most of the high-speed chases that I do, you never get a chance to see them go to court, do you? But guess what? You'll get the same chance to see someone go to court, okay? So we're going to watch that video, enjoy the video. If you come in here, you ask me when, how, who, what, I'm not going to answer your question, okay? Shout out to my mods. Yes, y'all. All right, y'all, and shout out to all my subscribers. All of you. Previously, new, all of you. The real deal. Highway, troll, caseload, steady, subscribers. Let's go.
Is there anybody else in the car? The video has been shared over and over again. Police chasing Justin Soam after authorities say he sped by an officer early Wednesday morning, swerving across the yellow line. To those charges,
he recognizes that he does have a problem with alcohol, and he is willing to take any additional conditions on the bail that would provide further security to the public.
The prosecution also saying first responders may have saved his life after the whole ordeal.
The fire department administered Narcan on the scene and taken to the hospital.
Now Soam could face even more charges, as police say the car shown in the video was his mother's, reported stolen.
His mother.
Prosecutor Michael McCall detailed a list of offenses going back to 2013, including thefts out of Massachusetts, a drug charge, resisting arrest, and reckless driving.
I believe this charge history has demonstrated that he has a wanton and willful disregard for the public and the safety in their lives, Your Honor.
Soam's attorney told the judge her client will start to turn his life around.
Mr. Soam does recognize the severity of these charges given the circumstances of what happened in this case.
And now if Soam posts bail, he can't drive or consume any alcohol or drugs. His trial is set to begin October 28th.
Now, guess what? Now y'all get to see the real side. Now, see, you got a chance to see some of the high-speed chasers go to court, okay? Let's go on to our new video. Hey, y'all, go ahead, like and share it. Share the video, okay? Like the video, okay, y'all? Like the video, okay? All right. Appreciate you. 100 people. Y'all, come on now. Y'all stop doing me like that now. Y'all stop acting like that. Be nice now. You 100 people who are always watching me. Oh, no, 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 not you, me. Not you, me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What in the world I'm doing with Meat's Meal? Okay. Y'all, we got 99 people in here. Can y'all go ahead on and hit the like button since you're watching it? Thank you. Now, y'all, when you're in a situation like this, when you see something like this on the highway and they going at a speed, y'all gotta be careful, like pull to your right, pull over, get out of these drivers' way. Okay? Now, as the driver, you hear mostly people talking about the patrol people, the trooper people. No, they doing their job. You got to do your job. Pull over. This car, y'all, is on 195. And something's going to happen to that car in a few minutes. Y'all, right now, we got 149 people watching. Awesome. Make sure you like the video. I wonder what decision is he going to make. He slow down? What y'all think happened? Did he give up? No. He did. I hope he did. I hope he gave up. And I mean, the highway patrol guys did an awesome job. They pulled back from him because they know what's going on with this car. But guess who above his head? The copter is above his head. He can fly. Long as he fly, he drive. The copter will follow him. Look how far highway patrol away from them. Good job. Did they catch up with them? Oh, they. Oh, good job. Hold your hand up. Get your hand out your pockets. Get your hand up. There you go. Where you going, baby? Go back to your car. No. Why he get out the car? Go back, man. Then you go back to your car. No. That's a criminal. That's the criminal. Wait a minute. That's not a trooper. That's not a trooper, I don't think. Man, get back in your truck. Oh. See that? Man, you confused the police because see, the guy, the citizen right here was getting ready to help the dude right here. The dude gave up. Now, see, that's why you don't get out your truck, man. You can't go help people like you used to back in the days. Yeah, you about to help a criminal. Come on, dude. Don't do that no more. No, that's why y'all need to stay out the way, you know. Oh, it's a girl in the car. See, but I mean, see, I didn't see it. See, you don't go help nobody. You don't go help nobody. The great citizen was getting ready to help a man who ran in front of the police. Stay in your cars, people. These people are not safe. Now that's your girlfriend. She love you. She love you. Yeah, next time, gotta get some good tires, baby. Hey, look. What is it? Gotta get some tires. Next time, then you won't get caught. Now you going to jail. Don't ask me for no money. Dude, you was a great citizen, but don't do that no more. You can't help everybody. Next time, stay in your car, Pop. And let the highway troopers do their job. I remember back in the days, we used to help people on the side of the road. Now you can't help people now. All right, y'all, we took him down. Let's go down to our next video. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go to our next chase, y'all. Yo, y'all, they in LA, okay?
Pursuit happening. Law enforcement chasing a suspect for attempted murder.
Let's go up to Desmond Shawline and Sky
Attempted
Tower.
murder. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Juan and Susie, here we go. The suspect just came out of the Dodger TFR here, southbound on the 5 now, just turned to the eastbound 60 out of the Eastdale interchange.
Look how slow he going.
Attempted murder suspect. We're hearing it's possibly a stab. LAPD wants from an incident last week. So you can see LAPD, they are staying on this one. And as I double in here, you're probably going to notice that back wheel is in really bad shape. They actually spike stripped this suspect and got at least one of the tires out of commission. But despite that, the suspect continuing at this point. And we haven't heard about any really crazy speeds.
No, he's not going fast. Going fast enough.
Really crazy speeds.
Right.
And it must be pretty difficult there with one of those tires out. But now they are eastbound on the 60. I believe the suspect is the only one in the car. From this distance, we can see them. It looks like we've heard about them maybe being on the phone with the dispatcher. They've got the dome light on. Not sure if the window's down or if for once we actually do not have that pursuit tint that we almost always have.
Oh, he going
But
fast
regardless,
enough.
we are eastbound on the 60 coming into the East LA area. This came out of the North San Fernando Valley. We first heard about it in Arleta. LAPD, it sounds like they want to stick with it. Maybe just have CHP handle any traffic aspects of pursuit if and when it finally does come to an end. But eastbound 60 now as we leave the city of Los Angeles, guys.
Los
And Mike
Angeles.
Rogers is at the desk. Mike, you know, when we're talking about a person who is possibly an attempted murder suspect, I mean, this is a different heightened level of security here for the officers, but also just for the public at large because of the fact that we don't know what kind of state of mind this person is in
Right.
right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're working to get some additional details about where and when that stabbing happened. But we do know from the Van Nuys Watch Commander that it happened sometime last week. And LAPD George units, the gang units from Van Nuys Division, were the ones that initiated this pursuit. And to your point, Susie, yes, they are heightened for sure. We have extra units in this pursuit because of it. They have denied going into tracking mode because of it. They also said we don't want CHP to take this. CHP, as Desmond mentioned, can handle the traffic break behind them, but the LAPD wants to hang on to this. They want to keep this. They want.
Is that back tire?
It is, yeah. So what happened, Des was mentioning that too.
Oh my
What happened was this guy
goodness. Look at that
originally stopped. He
tire.
actually stopped, got out of the car, and then jumped back in and was uncooperative with the officers. During that period where he became uncooperative, somebody had the smarts to
That's
throw a
crazy.
spike down, and then he took off running that spike over. So he was stopped for a period of time, was out of the car for a period of time, And then
How
got back
they
in
driving like
and
that?
that's when they tossed the spike. He took off, and it did get the back of it. They have repeatedly described
No,
Dez's
he's not.
now. They have repeatedly described him not being able to keep control of the car, as you just kind of saw.
It's amazing how he got control of that car.
As they were coming through the Burbank area as well. So this has been kind of a dicey one for LAPD. They want to hang on to it. They've even moved it over to a tactical frequency so they can hear everything citywide. Now we are starting to leave their area, their jurisdiction. So we'll see now that they get further away if they want to.
Wow, look at that.
They were content with hanging on to it. They had additional units involved in it. And here we are on the eastbound 60 freeway.
Just incredible here. We're watching this driver going at 60 miles an hour on a bad tire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a little while ago.
60.
I'm surprised we're not seeing sparks on the freeway there yet, Mike.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to look. We're getting some trees in the way. There may be. I can't tell if there's a little bit of rubber. I don't even think.
There's no rubber on there.
There's a little bit of rubber left.
I think there's still a little bit of rubber left, which is probably why we don't have any sparks. But it's got to be a very uncomfortable thing for this suspect here. And as you said, it's just making it more difficult for this person to control this vehicle, kind of high center of gravity, kind of top heavy vehicle. And now you're down a tire as well. So, but he still continues. 60, so through Atlantic, so we are through the 710 freeway now, solidly.
Plastic. But one night, the other night, we saw somebody with all four riding on their rims.
Are actively in pursuit. I think at least 6 right now as I widen out, and of course their spotlight overhead as well. So it should just be a matter of time with this suspect, but they definitely seem pretty desperate in some of the things that they've done, so that it's going to be pretty worrying.
Right there.
As far as post pursuit tactics, and it's already been so.
Y'all always got him, OJ.
You wonder what's going to happen
Hey,
if the car eventually gets out. Is there any reason to believe that the suspect is going to cooperate at that time either, or do something rash? We'll have to see how that plays out. But you can see they're definitely having trouble even staying close to the speed limit here. And just 3 tires on this little Kia Soul.
I wonder, do he know the tire on?
Kind of a run-of-the-mill SUV here. Frankly, one of those cars that's been pretty popular with the Kia boys. We've seen in quite a few pursuits, but we don't have any knowledge that this vehicle is stolen or anything like that. So, we continue here now out through Garfield Avenue, and they are all.
Yeah, there. You know where this is.
Time, but it's kind of up to the suspect where they want to take this.
Well, Desmond, how long do you think, about how long ago do you think this person hit that spike strip?
That was
You
probably
watch
about
with me
15 or
often.
20 minutes
You
ago
know.
already. That was back in the Burbank area, I believe, off of the southbound 5, or somewhere between, somewhere between Arleta and Burbank is where we believe that happened. So, it's already been quite some time, and it's just always kind of remarkable to see how long these suspects can continue this. We'll see if we maybe get another look at some of the other tires here, but I think it's just that one tire that's suffering right now. But still, you're down 25.
Shout out to all my birthdays. Anybody have any birthdays?
Sparks, eventually, you can't imagine that rubber's going to be able to hold on for much longer before things get that much more difficult for the suspect.
Mike, we've been reporting that the suspect was wanted for a stabbing that happened sometime last week. Do we know how he pinged today? How detectives basically found him today? Do we know that?
No, and my guess would be like Desmond mentioned, the car does not come back stolen. So I would assume that detectives connected him to the stabbing in one way or another and put his car in the system. And as I mentioned, it was actually George unit.
So the car not stolen?
This traffic stop originally. So it's unclear if this was a gang-related stabbing that those gang units had been aware of and had known who this person was and the car description that they were looking for. Or exactly how all of that went down, or if they just simply ran the plate and came back that it was wanted for this. So we'll have to get some of those details from the LAPD once this all comes to an end. But it looks like I thought I saw him a minute ago putting something out the window or his hand out the window, but I can't tell if that's what he's still doing. But
Way too fast. You funny.
They tried to bring this to a stop.
What is he doing? Is he on the phone?
And then got back in and was non-compliant, and that's when they tossed that spike down. And getting a good look inside there. I think he's the only person in the car.
No, we haven't seen anyone. We were just kind of getting some visuals of this car while we have the opportunity to do that. We're coming back around to the south side of the car to see, when those sparks or worse potentially start coming out of the bottom of the vehicle, out of the back. haven't seen anyone else.
Hit the like button. Can you go out and hit the like button for us, please?
Here's footsteps.
Thank you.
Right above her head is a hand.
Yeah, we got 100 people here. Can we get 100 likes? It's free.
I mean, at least the speeds. I mean, well, probably not capable. Of
Right now, we got
driving quickly
190.
enough.
Can we get like 150 likes?
Well, just seems like kind of frantic desperation. I mean, it's.
So
not like
I
turning
see
out
we
the
got.
lights.
Y'all need to subscribe to the channel because we have fun watching how speed chases.
Pretty well lit up from that spotlight and pretty empty freeway as well as I widen out. I mean, depending on how hard I was thinking if maybe they wanted to, run another spike strip on the freeway. When you look at these kind of conditions, this would be a pretty good opportunity for it. But if they wanted
Where is he going?
we did see them do that on the freeway last
Say it's Hillary.
that was a homicide suspect that they did that with. So not out of the question, but we haven't heard anything like that yet. And also, as we've been saying, the LAPD didn't really sound like they were looking for too much of CHP's cooperative efforts on this.
Where is he going, y'all?
Traffic at the end of the pursuit. We'll see if that changes and how far they want to take this because we are getting, pretty far out of the city of Los Angeles now. We're coming up to the 605 soon, so we are well to the east of the city.
Well, this next question is either Desmond or Mike. We're seeing such little traffic in front of this pursuit. Do we know whether or not law enforcement have
He's driving on that line too.
to maybe thin out the crowd here?
Can't keep the car straight.
I'll let you look ahead. I don't think so. I think this guy's just getting lucky with
Very lucky.
with no traffic tonight.
I know, no traffic. Thank Lord.
It's actually really lucky. There's not a car at all. But I haven't seen, unless Des, have you seen anybody get ahead and shut down these ramps? I don't think so.
I have not. No, I mean there's some traffic way up there, but yeah, I mean it is just a super wide open freeway. The kind of conditions that I think all of us Angelinos fantasize about.
Yeah.
Good job, Wade.
But yeah, look at
Way
that.
too
And as I
fast.
zoom
Good
back in,
job.
really having some trouble here. And I mean, yeah, what is the point here if you're continuing to just go on it?
Oh man. Oh,
It just hit. I mean,
come on now.
yeah, it's
Man, park that car, that
I
truck.
don't know. There's just something else going on here, but yeah, he smacked right into that center divider. It's lucky
Yeah.
that wasn't more serious. But I mean,
Smoking
the
it.
vehicle just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
all over the place
So
now
funny.
at this point. And how much longer are we going to continue this before they potentially end up crashing and really hurting themselves?
Yeah, I mean, for someone who has 3 tires.
He got he riding on 3 tires.
Fast on the freeway for someone who's, just 3 tires really. That back right tire that you're looking at just has a little bit
I
of.
wonder why he must have fell asleep.
After a spike strip somewhere between Arleta and Burbank, but as Desmond was just talking about, seems like they are losing control of this car. Certain
Yeah, he
cars
losing
that
control.
driver.
Bless his
It
heart.
looks like they are
Say
slowing
that's
down.
OJ.
They're speeding back up.
Yeah, took me to my OJ. Yeah, we got 369 people in here watching. Can we get them lights up?
Pit maneuver or another spike strip at some point. Pit maneuver. This person could be armed.
Say you got him, Ted. Get him.
So that's going to be a very difficult situation to try to attempt to do that. But it's unclear how they're going to stop this car. But at some point, this car's got to stop because of that, 4th tire.
I wonder how much gas he got in the car, y'all.
Pretty much. It looks like they're coming to us. They're braking right now.
It looks like
Still at those speeds.
it looks like he had a chance, maybe Mike, right, to hit the 605, but then he moved over towards the left, so I'm not sure if he's going to stay on the 60.
Yeah, I believe still on the 60. And guys, we just got video of the parking lot where this guy originally had stopped for LAPD officers. So I've just sent it to a placeholder here. We'll look at it in just a second. But basically, you see the guy, and he is stopped. He is compliant. Not really compliant, but he is in the car. It looks like there is some communication with the officers.
I wonder why they haven't
Takes off, and it was in this parking lot that we believe that they have
did a what you call it now a pit on him because nobody on the street.
He ran over that. So as soon as we get that,
So I need to find out when do they use it.
But yeah, we are continuing 60 eastbound now. I'll be surprised if LAPD keeps it for much longer. We're getting decently far away from
How you know,
their
Robbie?
here, so they may start to ask CHP to coordinate to be able to take this over. Because at this point,
I just like to have fun, James. That's all.
We're pretty far outside of the city of LA.
Hamster
right now,
cars.
so we're gonna end up wanting CHP to come in and really take this over.
Yeah,
This is,
oh, okay. Thank
We're
you.
talking deep into the
So
back
y'all,
now.
they have to get permission to do a
Gaynor Valley,
pit
West
on
Covina.
this
As you can
car.
tell, we may have that video
Okay.
now that we can show you here in just a second of the initial portion
Okay.
of this chase when this all
The
started.
watch
Tom,
command.
we'll
Okay,
show
thank
right now, please, on your screen.
you.
So you see they were stopped. You see the guy in the car. All the windows are down.
Look,
You
y'all.
see them kind of talking to him. More units start to arrive.
They
to the
got him
scene.
right there, y'all.
Again,
Look.
this was an attempted homicide.
Thank you so
Suspect.
much.
You see more of those units show up, and then at some point, the guy
Threshold
realizes
moment.
he doesn't want to stay. So there he is, taking off, driving through the parking lot. At this point, we believe his car had already, his tire rather,
He's
right
a
there,
young guy.
had been spiked right as he exited the parking lot. He goes down the street and eventually turns around and kind of comes back towards
You
the
know, told his
officers,
mama code.
as he was wrong side of the road there as he exited the parking lot. And he's coming back around, and he'll flip back around and come back towards the officers. And then
Hey, Miss Jackson.
kind of weave back and forth in the valley there in the San Fernando Valley before we got on the 5 freeway and coming southbound.
Just have fun,
He's
William.
kind of looked back since then, southbound the 5, and then got an eastbound 60, which is where we are right now.
And Mike, you said that gang units are the ones who originally started chasing this person.
He messed his mama car.
They call them from, that's what their radio signal identifier is. But yeah, it was the gang units that did this, and they immediately requested. They got the inkling that this guy was going to run, and so they.
Let me see. They don't. Oh, he going like right now. He going fit. Every time I can tell you, 42. Now he at 59 miles. William.
Lights. They still have sirens, but they don't want the suspect to have any reason at all to know I was being chased, right? So that's why they bring in the fully, 100% patrol unit that's got the light bar on top, all of that. They ask that unit to.
That's not his car. That's his grandmama car.
Right now.
Boy, I'm gonna get you.
But again, these are units from the San Fernando Valley patrol as well as the gang units.
Subway too fast.
When you pull these units out of the San Fernando Valley, the folks who might need them in the San Fernando
William,
Valley,
he's going 63 now.
And what they'll do is they'll have other divisions help pick up some of the calls and deal with this. The other thing that you should know about George units or the gang units is the gang units are not responding to 911 calls. The gang units are able to kind of move about their division a little bit more freely and kind of do some targeted operations and all that. It's been right hard right there, guys. Speaking behind.
Y'all missed the first video that I did. Look at him! What? Oh boy, y'all gotta get him. Come on now.
Look at this. We've got oncoming traffic.
Get that boy. Get him out that car. Stop him.
They're going towards oncoming traffic. There's that CHP unit that was
Come on. Y'all got to stop him.
turning back around, going the right way.
Oh my goodness.
Aggressive about trying to get this person
Hey, Lou.
off the roadway. It's just like total lunacy.
Wow.
U-turn on the freeway. It's a good thing that they had CHP kind of holding traffic back at least a little bit back there. But you see just how quickly this can change. And I was kind of surprised that the vehicle was even.
His grandmama gonna get him.
Twice. Based on, seeming like this
Hey,
vehicle
Rob.
having so much trouble.
Yeah, we got 585 people on the highway. Can we get some lights?
But what was the point of that? Here are all these officers.
He
now
need his
just kind of waiting
behind.
for it to get back ahead, and now we're kind of getting.
He
back
better
to
not have
formation.
called
So
me.
Very crazy, super dangerous maneuver right there, but at least
He
we're going the
ain't
right way.
getting paid. Said it. They getting paid now. They in the
Coming towards them as well, but thank goodness.
It's over. They getting paid now.
Boy, that could have been a really,
Good
really
job. Way too
situation.
fast.
But Desmond, usually we're chasing with the primary, a secondary, and then the supervisor.
He
right
had to
behind
reset.
that. That's LAPD's protocol tonight. What's more,
Ted, you funny.
Yeah, and a lot of times they want to have quite a few
Grandma
units
will ground him, okay?
whenever you're dealing
Boy,
with
you
something
told my car up like
serious
that.
end of the spectrum. And, I mean,
What's
we're
wrong
talking
with
about
you?
attempted murder. So, of course, they're going to have more people involved in this, and then you saw CHP back there doing the round.
I mean, he got 3
as well.
wheels.
But despite that, I mean, we could have very easily.
Oh my
There
goodness.
was also earlier where it almost seemed like he was starting.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to all my workers. Hey, my subscribers, I need for y'all to get your membership.
On purpose.
It's not for $3.
Makes it like the vehicle is obviously capable of making turns, but then he's just we're also kind of listing from side to side randomly. He bumped into the center divider. But then was
They've
able
been
to make
proved
U-turns
that
on
3
the
out of
freeway,
4
no
ain't
problem.
bad.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
just kind of wonder if this is all just
Okay.
done purposefully to what end? I mean, you know, if they've
I
been
know,
on the
Michael, you
phone
late.
with
I read on
police
show too.
dispatchers or anything like that. A lot of times with these really desperate suspects, there will be some crisis negotiating going on. Is the person in a really bad
What
mental
is he
state? I mean,
thinking
all the
about?
different things that we're saying, I think it's fairly
No, his
safe
grandma.
to, you know, wonder that at this point. But lights were
Was
on
what
and
you
they're
say?
on and now they're off again and
And the
back on.
cops from stop.
And let's see, we're gonna get off the freeway right here off of
You
Azusa
is
Avenue.
funny.
No,
That's
see, just kind of these
John
random
Rocco.
like lane changes for like no reason. It's just very bizarre behavior.
Very, very bizarre here, and we keep going farther and farther out from the area where this pursuit originally started. Mike, are you getting any more information from the watch commander or anybody in charge there?
We're listening to the radio. I mean, it sounds
Yeah,
like
the
there's still
shutdown
plenty
is
to
over
stay with
with.
this and let's see
Yeah, I'll
what's
go
going
back
on
to
this
work
traffic
now.
break. And, this guy tried to make that flip. We've got some video we can show you of that when he just all of a sudden
He
comes
ain't
to
got
the
much
on the 60
longer.
freeway here. There it is when he's just kind of doing the loop-de-loop. And
Yeah, y'all remember when he went the wrong
of
way.
the officers and of the CHP worked out well. They had enough.
I be wondering what
traffic
people be
right
thinking
here.
about.
Traffic was able to be slowed enough that it didn't result in an immediate
Oh,
collision.
thank you.
And
That's
then
so
he just kind of
sweet.
decided,
Way
all right,
too
that's enough.
fast.
He almost turns around and kind of goes right behind that CHP car. They do a little bit of a
We'll give up. I know. He think they're gonna give up. They wait. Look, they gonna give up on him.
If you know, obviously it was intentional.
They gotta get him. They got to have him.
If he was able to quickly make that move, but
I don't have to worry. No, I don't either. Robbie. Oh, y'all look at that tire.
And that tire is hanging on.
It is gone. I don't either, Robbie. I love it.
And going at these speeds on the freeway?
Yeah, I mean, we're up at 60 miles an hour here, and there is just still that little.
Wow, look at that.
Preventing this from sparking.
Look at that.
That ultimately is once we get rid of the rubber and you start running on the rim, eventually that sparks, and then that wears down the rim until you get to the brake caliper and all of that. And just as I say that,
you're a multi-millionaire. I'm not a multi-millionaire. Hey, I need you to go ahead on hit that cash out. Be a member of my. I need you for a member. You need to get your membership, Robbie. You can put more than $3 on there.
It does make it a little bit easier for him to.
I'm not lying either.
Although you wouldn't know it by you just see the way that this person is, like I said, just kind of drifting.
What's up, Nelson?
But it almost just seems like that's intentional.
Yeah, I think so too.
So they're just keeping with this and.
All right, Robbie, you're a multi-millionaire.
Consideration and probably getting worse gas mileage as well with less rubber out there, more friction on the roadway. I would think. I'm not sure how significant that would
Did you
be.
just call me
Otherwise, it's
a member? You better be one, Ted. What are you talking about? Is that OJ stuff?
But the way this person has been driving, it would be hard for me to imagine.
Oh, now you know what is happening at Colton.
This person really is incredibly erratic.
What's up, King?
When the gang units first made contact with this driver, he actually did pull over, right? You saw that video. He pulled over.
I wonder what he doing in that car. Let me see.
Kicked off, right? Yeah, there was, and it looked like they were trying to negotiate with him a little bit.
I know,
Just got
Crystal.
some additional information, Maya, on our desk. Talked to the watchman over Van Nuys. The stabbing happened on Saturday the 18th in the Van Nuys area. So this is the same area that those gangs. This person had a
You sound like a girl. I used to say, Mama, why they fighting?
Potentially still be in the area, and we're looking for him and found him tonight.
Do we know
So they okay.
No, but they're not dead.
Yes,
Because that would be
yes, I
a
like it.
murder suspect versus attempted murder. So yeah, I mean they're still pulling the file on that and having all that ready, but it sounds like this is somebody that they were probably had been looking for, and he was still in the area.
So this is a possible stabbing suspect. Mike's just telling us that this stabbing happened according to police on Saturday in the city of Van Nuys.
And you is funny.
This person southbound 5, eastbound 60.
You funny somewhat.
This person is on the fourth tire on the right side. That's compromised.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Between somewhere between Arleta and Burbank.
The police is sponsored by Kill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, funny.
You know,
On the phone
now,
asking
like this point,
his girlfriend if it's
that's this tire race. I mean, you know, sparking looks like they are coming to a stop.
yeah, funny.
Yeah, that's a scary part.
That's what I was worried about. But yeah, it almost looked like maybe he wanted to try.
Asty, you know exactly where this is. Look at the highway.
Yeah, just super erratic, incredibly random, just really having no idea.
He
what
don't
the
get
next
sleepy.
move is going to be with this suspect. I mean, you almost just wonder if they're kind of toying with officers at this point, with just the way that this has gone all over the freeway from the left to the right, U-turns on the freeway, wrong way, right way, lights on, lights off.
The longest police chase by time. This really not long, Crystal.
But yeah, so we're coming up to the 6057 interchange here. So
They said it's been longer than 6 hours.
will take us to the east 60, and then we'll be into
Hey, can y'all get me 200 likes, please?
county line pretty soon. Once we get beyond the 57 and the 71, we'll be into
I only want 2
San
miles.
Bernardino County. And
Gotta
see
be
if that
funny.
changes anything, or if could San Bernardino Sheriff's Deputy.
I mean, he is just right. Don't y'all know I get sleepy driving like this boy driving?
Does LAPD start asking
Oh.
for assistance from other agencies? Yeah. How far away do we have to get?
I don't know how to drive them.
You know, they call in the backup, so to speak, to help them bring this to an end.
And Desmond, do these units have that push bar that the CHP has to do a pit? Would they do a pit since there's no traffic right now on the freeway?
Ooh,
Well, we're behind that lead unit right now.
he just
and,
asked what I asked
they
y'all.
definitely like to have a push bar, but even if they don't, doesn't necessarily mean that they wouldn't do it. We've seen pit trained officers that are in a cruiser without a push bar, and they would still go ahead and do that pit maneuver. So, I mean, of course, they don't want to cause potentially thousands of dollars in damage to their.
They
vehicle,
just asked the
but
question I
when it comes
asked.
to shove,
Why don't they do a
they feel
pit?
that that's what's
Since why don't they do a pit? Since it's not crowded on the highway.
So yeah, I mean, that is possible too, but you know, we wonder if the suspect is armed with something.
Right.
Considering what this was, you know, an attempted murder. Of course, we're talking about a stabbing, but that doesn't mean that this person might not necessarily have a gun, and then that.
Don't do that.
Pit maneuver thing as well, but
I driven
we're
enough
still just going
time
a
in
little
an
bit too fast for
18-wheeler
that,
to
I
note
think,
that this is
now, you know, we're
light
getting into
traffic.
the traffic too, starting
Oh
to
yeah.
see some other cars out here as we come to the 6057. And
But he just asked the question I asked
next
about the
move is gonna
pit.
be, looks, well, now back
And
over to the
somebody
far right
answered
would
that
take us to the
question.
South 57. The left lanes will keep us on this East 60 through Diamond Bar.
Can't believe he's made it all the way, Mike, to the 57. That's quite a distance from the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, I want to, Susie, really quickly, I want to show you. I slowed down the video where he hit that initial spike strip. So watch it here in the parking lot. It's when he exits the park. There is right there. That holding it. It'll play again.
He looked like he's feeling kind of cozy.
Right when he leaves that parking lot, and I'm surprised with the spike right there. Runs over it with more than one tire.
Somebody just said, I'm glad you said that too.
Out of the way, but I'm sure it was just a quick move to catch this guy, who they didn't think was going to leave the parking lot, right, Mike?
Yeah, it was just kind of a just in case kind of thing, and then just in case turned out to be really important because you know you got the good spike on that right rear tire, and again, it's
There's something about.
tire
Yeah, he attempt murder.
Single spark.
Miles and miles, dozens of miles.
Mike, when you slowed down that video, we could see it's a young
Where is he
man with
going?
a backwards baseball cap on, a young man in this car leading.
He better be glad he's not from the ATL. They would have been got him out the highway.
He's considered a murder suspect for a stabbing that happened on the 18th this month on a Saturday
In the Van Nuys area,
in the Van Nuys area, which is where this pursuit started. And it was gang units actually who spotted this car sometime tonight. And as you were just showing us, Mike, he did pull over.
Avino.
Some communication before he took off, hit those spike strips, and here we are.
Disney.
Yeah, I mean, more than that, I think we lost.
Y'all funny.
Was probably
He looked like Justin Bieber. He so did.
38 is when we first started hearing about it, so we're coming up on an hour right now.
35 now.
Yeah, and we're just
Vegas, he going to Vegas.
not far from crossing over into the San Bernardino County line.
I mean, he just riding.
Pomona, staying, eastbound on the 65. freeway.
He
We'll
driving,
get
man. He
through
just
Pomona,
gone.
and then we'll be in Chino, and then once we pass the 71, we're in San Bernardino County. So
He
we'll see if
think that
LAPD is going to be in
all
it
he
for
have
the
to
long
do
haul, or
is
I was going to
chase.
say, jurisdiction. What about LAPD when they leave the city?
Oh, y'all
yeah. So they
funny. I
have
like
they're
y'all.
sworn law enforcement officers across the state of California. So generally, they have police powers anywhere in the state.
He look like he's.
It's just
Oh,
it is
he
a
got
matter
the
of
car on
the reason that they
cruise.
generally don't like to do it is they're leaving part of their city uncovered, but also they don't know the area
Ooh,
like
what's up, Anthony?
does. If this guy gets off on surface streets, they don't know the footprint of the neighborhoods that they're in as well as they would in their city. So it's not to say that they certainly have the capabilities of continuing to chase, which they absolutely are. It just becomes a thing of they're not as familiar with the area when this guy was doing
Ian
it
about
inside
to.
the freeway and all of those things. But
This is going to be a high risk stop.
oh,
when they
absolutely.
do
And
the
that's
stop,
if
yeah.
what he does is he runs through neighborhoods. What does he do? Now, what we know is, unfortunately, as we come into San Bernardino County, we know they're dealing with a tremendous loss today. Obviously they're still policing.
Doing good,
but
Anthony. You know I'm
they
gonna
may
be
not have
doing
all the
good. I don't retire. I don't worry about nobody no more.
if they hadn't had as many like they have today. But we are
Since I retired, I don't worry about nobody.
Ontario, Chino's got its own police department, so some of those guys could certainly step in and help out if it ends in that part of the county here. But for now, we are still eastbound on the 60. We'll be
Y'all, can we get 200 likes in the chat?
shortly after that. We will be in San Bernardino County, and that's the Highway Patrol, Des.
And that's the closest we've seen them
Yep.
get.
Well, so CHP's taking.
He on you now. They tired. They tired of driving.
Get ready to cross the county line. It looks like that's going to answer that question. And now,
Well, y'all better get
we'll
them.
see how one of the more aggressive agencies decides to handle this. If the suspect does slow down at all, if the vehicle begins to conk out more, if he finally loses that last bit of rubber on the back tire, maybe they do slow down enough to do a pit maneuver on
Yeah, they need to do a pit.
remarkably open conditions. I mean, I know it's late at night, but
What's up,
Southern California,
Christy?
I still feel like it's pretty rare to see.
Stephanie.
We've
Power
seen several
11.
on the roadway, but the suspect's just been going a little bit too
Uh-oh,
fast.
he going kind of fast with 3 tires.
15 miles an hour before they would even contemplate that. But CHP could potentially, try a spike strip or something
Hey,
here.
Wanda.
But you see the way that they have been kind of going into the center divider. Actually ran into the center divider earlier.
Indiana.
You're not going to want to have an officer out there in harm's way if this suspect wanted to, ram an officer or something with a car. This does seem to be someone who's pretty desperate.
You know what he doing.
There was a lot of damage on that side of the vehicle as well. And we didn't see where that came from, but I mean, they must have hit something else earlier before we had eyes on it. We saw him bump into the center divider earlier, but there's a bunch of damage on the passenger side as well. So, what is going on with this suspect? Look at him kind of
Hey,
back
Sam.
and forth like that. You kind of see him
Good.
jerking motion on the wheel
It
there.
got to be robbing a bank. He a murder. He did attempt. He's an attempt murder suspect.
Is the car getting harder
Yeah.
to control?
Gee.
Yeah, quite possibly.
From Indiana too. Okay, Miss Pilot.
They're just kind of running out the clock on this one. Look, we are
Indiana. I know a girl
we
used to
were
live in
at kind of
Indiana.
pit-approved speeds there briefly at about 35 miles an hour or something, but that's going to be up to the CHP sergeant if they want to allow that or not. But now that we have
What
fresh
you say? Oh Lord,
agency on
Chris.
this, a new set of eyes, it might kind of renew their patience. And,
If you in the chat and you have not hit the like button, can you go up there and tap that like button for me?
getting ready to cross the 71 freeway, and no signs of this vehicle conking out yet.
Wow.
New Alabama. Okay. Albany.
Just incredibly. And, it's interesting because one.
It should be authorized soon. That's what I said.
You saw them get really close.
Hey, Desmond.
Almost like they were.
Hey,
I thought so,
Angela.
right there on the freeway. But it looks like they backed off significantly, right, Desmond?
Yeah, let's just widen out and see that they have backed off.
Way too fast.
Maybe just wanted to do some quick recon of the vehicle before just giving them a little bit.
Y'all giving him a break.
And we'll see if they will probably be switching out helicopters too, I would imagine.
Julian.
Yeah, actually, my pilot Dylan just let me know that.
Judy, you can look at the highway and tell where they are.
40 King out here, or Ontario has a helicopter as well. There are definitely other options.
What's up, Angela?
If they run low on fuel or something, they'll be able to. They should be able to swap out another helicopter and have that overhead without their losing.
I'm gonna give me a kill.
so to speak. But
So
yeah,
tomorrow,
it's remarkable.
what?
We have not seen any spikes,
Girl, we got
or rather any
you.
sparks, I should
Okay,
say, coming from that
Christy.
rear passenger side of this vehicle. But look at all the damage to it too. Like I was talking about, he must have rammed into a right shoulder wall or something, or maybe
Oh,
another
he
car
wrecked
at some
that
point.
car.
When
Look.
that happened, but this is a beat up car, but it continues regardless.
Mike, at this point, they're not going to be giving this up, right?
It
No,
is.
CHP's
It
got it now,
is.
so CHP will chase it.
Hey, Don.
Until the cows come home, so to speak. Like, I mean, they obviously can chase it all the way to the state line if they wanted to.
Oh, you in a kill, okay?
Police 18 is still up there, but you've got PD 20 from Ontario Des is hanging out just north of you guys as well. So it looks like if they need to come and kind of step in and take over, they will. And we'll see if they get one of the CHP helicopters
Slowing down, Mike.
to come. Yeah. Down to 38
He
miles
going
an
to
hour,
38
40
miles,
miles an hour.
38. Now he going 41 miles. He getting sleepy now.
I don't know. It's an attempt
Hey,
to murder suspect. It's
Lisa.
a pretty serious want. I can tell you throughout the entirety of this chase, we have not ever heard.
Lee, that's Lee. I'm sorry, Lee. I'm sorry. Wearing glasses, honey.
Wanted because he was allegedly involved in a stabbing, but we've not heard any mention that he potentially has a weapon right now or tonight. And you know, when we saw that video from him in the parking lot, they got a good look at him and inside the car. I mean, they had all four windows down while he was stopped there, so that would have been a decent opportunity for them to see him and see if he potentially had a weapon or flashed one at all. We've not heard anything about that, but obviously, as we're weaving in and out of the fast lane here on the 60 freeway, obviously they're going to take that very seriously because of the nature of the want. And you've got that CHP unit giving him a lot of space behind him there, and then you've got the units behind that also running a traffic brake. So, you know, I mean,
I know. Try not to run out of gas.
nobody on the freeway, remarkably.
No, this not an old video. Stop coming in here asking questions. Just enjoy the video.
And see, you know, does he want to run out of gas?
Playing too much Grand Theft.
What's the deal here?
And we've been on this for a while, Mike, on the 60. It's just incredible how little traffic, no traffic basically, has been on. Usually maybe a small part of town, a small area of the freeway, but it's been free and clear almost the entire time that we've been on this.
Well, that's good. You don't have to watch it no more. You can leave.
He's only going 40 miles an hour, so the traffic that's in front of him is freeway speeds, and they're not right there. And then behind him, they're stopping traffic. So
He seemed like I think he's tired.
now where you don't really have. We've seen every now and again somebody gets on an on ramp and they're near him, but because he's going so slow,
Okay,
the
Chris.
rest of the traffic in front of him is long gone, and the traffic behind him is being held by CHP, which is kind of giving him this open road here. But
Yeah, I think he running out of
you saw that
gas.
weird move where he flipped
Cause
around
he
the
going.
wall.
Look how he
Went
driving.
wrong way on surface streets when he was back in the San Fernando Valley. So
Pull over,
they're
boy.
doing the right thing by keeping the public as far away from this guy as they can.
And I, yeah, no, definitely.
He tired. He going 44 miles.
So you kind of see him kind of swerving a little bit, kind of weaving.
Oh
swinging
yeah,
very
yeah. He getting
small-
tired now.
Small adjustments. Again, is he having a tougher time to control the car?
Papa, I don't think he's a young guy. He's young.
Intoxicated as he takes
Chrissy, he young.
the car.
He look like Justin Bieber's.
Who knows, you know, and again, an attempted murder suspect is what the
What's up, Johnny?
agencies are dealing with tonight, right? A stabbing suspect. So obviously, you know, as Mike was talking about, you know, they're going to take everybody.
That's what I said. He don't see them lights.
At some
They
point,
would. I would have been pulled over. I'm sorry, y'all.
that person comes out. You know, of course, CHP being the more aggressive agencies, you know, they can usually go in there and just.
Yeah, he should be running out of
But
gas.
again, we don't know if this person is armed, but they are driving, you know, not erratically, but in a slow fashion. We don't know if it's because of the car itself, because it's lost one of the tires, because of a
Well,
serious
welcome to Lanitas.
We've seen them turn the lights on and off.
Stop complaining. Enjoy it.
Off and on. As Juan mentioned, this person drove against the right side of the freeway and then completely turned around, did a U-turn and started going towards the opposing traffic. And that was really scary for a moment because there were not only CHP officers there, but also other cars going, what is going on, I'm sure. Luckily, that person turned around again, but this pursuit continues. I mean, surprisingly, again, we haven't seen any sparks. I mean, it's so common that we see sparks. Yes, it definitely takes a while after a spike strip for us to see
Come
those
on,
sparks, but not
dude.
this long.
Well, we're talking more than an hour
Yeah.
that this has happened, and it's hard to tell if it's, you know, is there still that little bit of rubber that's holding on?
Right. Yeah, he a stabbing
The
suspect.
type of material that the rims are made out of on these Kias don't necessarily.
So
work.
young. I don't know why all our boys in their 20s going to jail.
Wear itself down enough to make that rim be in half or at least
He might be young. He
down,
is
something like
young.
that. It's just not happening. So
They like to go to jail. When I was young, I ain't like to go to jail.
not as nearly as effective as they usually are. And to Desmond's point, I think
We don't know, Anonymous.
a front-wheel drive car, which also helps the suspect in a sense that
Thank you, Christy.
the wheel isn't the
They
power
complain
drive
too
that
much.
has no
Basically
rubber.
being dragged
Right.
by the front wheels. Wow, which is incredible. And Mike, I did see
And
earlier.
guess what? It's not.
There were some people on the on-ramps who were kind of
That's what I said, Polly.
They weren't joining the freeway traffic, most likely seeing the night sun from the helicopters and just the amount of law
See, people got to realize that a lot of us who retired, we've been working all our life. We got to play catch up with a lot of videos. Because while y'all was on YouTube, we was working. So we don't complain.
Attempted murder suspect, someone wanted for a stabbing on the 18th of the month here. They somehow tracked him down today. He pulled over for just a second. We're seeing it here.
There he go right there.
Away from here. Basically, we see them talking to him. He's turned around, listening to them, right?
Yeah, these are the Van Nuys gang units that
I know that's right. Chris, that damn. Have fun sometimes.
This is right when he hits the spike strip. Right there is when he goes out and runs over it and then goes wrong way on the surface street here and eventually corrects and goes right way. And then that's kind of when the chase was on. And when we were in the San Fernando Valley...
This happened a couple of days ago, y'all, for the nosy people. Enjoy yourself.
Those are the gang units that were doing it. He's weaving back and forth.
I am too, Polly. I'm retired. I'm trying to play catch up with these folks in these videos.
Because we were covering the closure of the freeway. So Desmond is now right back where we launched him from an hour ago. That's how long and the distance that this chase has.
God, he driving fast. He going 49. Oh, he doing something in that car.
Des, I do see a 40 King coming from Apple Valley. I don't know if they're coming to do this, but they are coming south.
You too, Chris.
They'll go through the pass soon, but they're still in Hesperia. But
Girl, I'm retired. I don't nothing make me mad.
Ontario police helicopter that's hanging out. Just
That's right.
Helicopters
On
that are covering
one
this right
time.
now. And very consistent for the last, several minutes. Well, now I say that he starts to drift, almost like he wasn't paying attention.
Right.
And then just kind of corrected and came back and just going side to side. Des, I don't know. Are you able to get in a position?
Me too. I'm just catching up too.
Window there to see if we can see what he's doing at all.
What you laughing at, Nerds? Larry, what you laughing at? I ain't lying. We've been working all our lives, and then now we want to enjoy our life. We don't get mad about nothing. So all the old video new to me, but it's really about a couple of days.
Interesting chatter up here, though, that I wanted to pass along. It sounds like
Yeah, country sound saying something like that for real.
saying, hey,
Shoot,
if CHP wants to use our Bearcat,
everything.
this to an end the big armored
I'm playing catch up. I done worked all my life,
before with really
so
serious
everything it's new to me.
with murder suspects or other, violent wants. They have brought Bearcats in and
Shoot.
just pinned a suspect right up against the.
We had to go to bed. We couldn't look at nothing like this.
Just bring it to an end that way. So it's interesting that they're talking about that.
All right.
For sure.
That's
thing.
right, Anonymous.
That
That's
was
right.
Ontario's helicopter, saying, hey, that this is an option for you guys. If, of course, it would take some
All
time
right,
to get that
people
ready.
watching.
They're going to want to respond. to
Not
make sure that
being
the vehicle's
part of the
equipped with,
people
all the different things that are on
You get them
inside of a SWAT
green.
vehicle,
Okay, Chris.
especially the hot gas they call it, which is a very, very typical type of.
All my children gone. They don't got their own place and married too. You know I'm happy. I'll be there all by myself with these dogs, retired.
It's so irritating. It burns your skin as well as your eyes and your lungs. Would be, but like I said, they got to make sure that all of that is on board, and then they everything that comes with the armored vehicle as well. So it's not like those guys are just sitting there necessarily.
This boy not sleepy yet.
Go and at a moment's notice, it can. We've definitely seen in the past.
Golly.
Time to get a Bearcat into place, but it'll be interesting to see if it comes down to that. If the suspect wants to, just kind of continue this joyride the way that they are.
Well, Desmond, have you seen a chase go on for this long after a spike strip?
Actually, I think I have.
He is driving now. Now he really going. They, now other time they be trying to pit somebody, trying to throw them spikes and knock them out the highway, but they let him ride.
This vehicle is up. Okay, now
This
we're getting
SUV
off the
need to
freeway.
use
Getting off
this
in Vineyard.
as
So
a
let's see what's going to
commercial.
happen here.
Oh, there they go right
This
there.
is the first time we've been off the freeway since we have covered this.
So he done got off the
I'm not
highway.
sure, exactly why, but now we're going to see how the vehicle handles when we get off the freeway, and it's going to have to come to
Oh, he got off, y'all.
and turn the wheel, and this will be, kind of a new test for this.
And he's
car
not
to see
making a
how
left.
well.
Yeah.
Look at him. He trying to run.
Southbound on Vineyard, and are they looking for a place now to get out with this?
I don't know what
this
kind of
is
car
really
that is. I
an
never
opportunity-
seen
an
it
opportunity
before.
for a pit maneuver as well. Now that we're off the freeway and
Oh, they,
Yeah, again, the first time
they said they
we've
might
seen
use a
this
pit
takes
removal.
off
I thought they should have did it on the highway.
since the 5 freeway, and it's been eastbound on the 60 this entire time, just got off
Hamster.
Vineyard, and we're seeing the suspect drive
No,
slower than
it's
they
a
were on the
hamster
freeway,
box.
obviously, about 25 miles maybe. Going on the wrong
He
way.
going
We've seen this
home now. Yeah.
for no reason. On the freeway, we saw it. We saw the surface streets in Burbank when they were they just got the spike strip on their car, and then they were leaving that parking lot. They were going the wrong
He going to
way.
old grandmama house.
The CHP units are behind this person.
You know, grandmama will open the door for you.
They are, but they are in pursuit still with those ground units. Desmond's are those?
Yeah, I think they should have done this on the highway, not on the streetway.
4, 5, 6 units we're talking about.
I believe so. I'll just widen out here briefly, but we've still got 3 or 4 of them back there, and it's just look at it all over the road. I mean, this is the only good thing is that they're not going very fast. So if someone coming opposite direction and then the lights are on, so hopefully they'll be able to see them and get out of the way.
He loved the police, the helicopter waving their lights at him. He trying to run. Look, y'all. He trying to run out the car.
Because of the vehicle or
Better lock your door. That's right.
driving this slow, but he managed to make a left-hand turn there onto Riverside Drive. So there, where
He up to something.
came to an end. There was some construction going on there, and I
Uh-oh.
don't know. It feels like it might just be a matter of time at this point, but.
Kids, he good, okay?
There might be some construction up ahead as well, and
What's up,
first
Sizzle?
time we've been at a stop.
Uh-oh, y'all, he stopped.
Sir,
Does he
you know
have a
what?
front
Look at that.
tire?
This is the first
The front
we
tire
do.
looks
Yeah, this is
bad.
the first we've seen of this. So he's down 2 tires, and that's a very important tire because that's one of the front ones with a front-wheel drive vehicle. So that happened, but we've only got 2 good tires, only 1 good drivetrain tire.
Uh-oh.
So I think the vehicle really is beginning to struggle now. Well, I say that, then he accelerates, but hopefully this is at least the beginning of the end.
Maybe this is why he got off the freeway in the first
Now he better not come over here
Yeah, quite possibly.
for apple pie. He ain't getting nothing, no been in trouble.
You got K-rail there, and I mean, how much longer is this?
Yeah,
story
he
gonna
about
go
to
on?
run.
Again,
The writing is really on the wall.
stopping and going now, pulling into.
I got an apple pie for him. Hey, Anonymous, I got an apple pie.
It looks like this is just a street into a neighborhood, but Whispering Lakes Lane. So we're south of the 60 freeway, and I mean, is this even a
Yeah,
first
but
street, or
don't
is this
tell
going to
me
dead end somewhere?
Hey,
We're on the
Elma.
pretty quickly, but it really should just be a matter of time now. At this point, I mean, how much longer can this poor kid?
Uh-oh, y'all. You think he gonna try to run?
Definitely going to do a spike on the 10 at Kellogg. I didn't see it though. Did you see anything when we?
I didn't see no spike either.
No, the 10 at Cal, that would have been up by the 57. Maybe
Oh,
if
the
he would have
60, I'm sorry.
continued up. No,
This dude, they
never
gonna
saw
snatch him
any-
out that
any
car.
Spike strips there on the 60. Any officers out there, or him interacting, in any way with any, stopped law enforcement that could have been a spike strip. So, I mean, I wonder if maybe that front tire had got spiked.
Yeah, I wanna see him. I wanna see him run out that car.
Definitely
Jump out that car and run and then get locked up.
Just curious if this is gonna
He
be
over somebody's house. He know that neighborhood.
back out anywhere, but definitely.
He better not knock on my door.
Looks not quite a dead end, but yeah, I mean, Are they going to ditch the
He
vehicle
know
here?
that neighborhood.
The police will be ready if this person decides to get out and run.
He ain't
Well,
gave
and
up this
too,
big.
you wonder, this
Right.
person, you know, the alleged stabbing happened in Van Nuys. He started being chased in Van Nuys. Does he have any idea where he's at all, wandering around these kind of surface streets here in Ontario after, you know, going up?
Wow, he know where he going.
Now through 2 counties, as we are just kind of, you know, wandering through these streets in Ontario. CHP right behind him, but
No, he not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we had. I think it came from the rear tire. Did you see the first sparks that we've had? I was hoping they were going to continue because that was a dead end, but I think maybe it was.
Yeah, it's no other drivers on the street. You got to watch the video instead of being upset so much.
Brookside, it can get back out to Riverside Drive. If
We
they
have
this is a cul-de-sac. Here's
choice.
the dead end.
Yeah, I ain't. But sure, I got young kids, young children, and they doing a good job. They ain't doing this.
This is how the suspect handles
I
this.
ain't feeling sorry for these young folks no more.
Running out of room. CHP got to
He in a car. Oh, look at him.
Right. Oh, they're out there with weapons drawn. He's gonna. Oh, yeah, he's completely boxed.
Ah.
That's it. It's over. Put your hands up. He's really jeopardizing.
I know that right.
At this point, as officers are out,
Get up. Open that door
completely surrounded. Everyone out.
and go on to jail
Less lethal.
and make better decisions.
CHP
I've been young before.
for this type of stuff, and they won't even want this turning into, you know, a standoff situation. But this is it now for the suspect off of Whispering Lakes, Brookside.
Get out the car,
Ontario,
baby.
Where the pursuit
Yeah, they got him.
part has come to an end, and we just kind of double in here for a second. Have to be kind of careful and see what happens, but.
Uh-oh, he doing something right there, y'all.
Into that vehicle, or you know, CHP may have done something rash.
Well,
He
he's
doing
still-
something.
He's kind of trying. I think he's still got it in reverse. He's
These young boys got to do better. Look, trying to reverse his car.
That officer that's in the car behind him got out. I watched them both, so I do believe.
Boy, get out that car.
He's going to take advantage of that and try to.
Need to get a job and stop wearing your parents.
You know, make any kind of those moves. But I mean, this guy's got to realize, look, you're not going to ever fit through there. You're surrounded by cops.
Right.
You've all got your guns drawn on you. Like, you don't have any options.
Get out the car.
Hopefully, he just kind of eventually realizes that, gives it up, and comes out, and just calls this a day. And it is what it is.
He look like he on the
The
phone.
allegations of the attempted murder. Look at that. He's on the phone there, Des.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is on the phone calling grandma.
I'm not sure if he's texting someone, or if he's recording this, or if he's streaming on social
Look
media.
at him, Ted.
Something that's become a very popular thing with some of these.
He
suspects
mad.
as
He
well,
look
but,
his
yeah,
snap.
words being exchanged. His phone's out.
That
Looks like he might be recording, and or yeah.
There you go.
So
There you go way
I
too
don't know, maybe
fast.
making a little memento that he can, you know, replay when he's in his jail cell here. A little video, but yeah, very
Look at him.
uncooperative. The officer there getting back in the car to completely pin them in. So now he doesn't.
Then I'm going to jail. Hey, Mom, turn the TV on.
This is it. You know, this is. Do you want to?
Oh, Lord, Domino's. Can't. I get it. He look like he got the complexion for protection. I don't know about how
it helps the safety of the officers, but it also truthfully helps the safety of the suspect.
He about to do a TikTok. He better not come over there on my TikTok.
Because that is the very real possibility that could happen in these situations.
What
So,
if I
as you mentioned, that we get worried about when
Silver,
these
you a
suspects
myth.
turn around and drive head on at cops. You and I have seen that time and time again, where the suspects
The car
ultimately end up
about
getting shot as a
his
result
car.
of this. But now, here in this neighborhood in Ontario,
All right.
doors open.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Is he going to give it up? That's
Finally
great.
coming to his senses.
He look like,
Looks like it
oh,
finally-
you finally got some sense, huh?
He's still got his phone in his hand. They're going to want him to drop that down behind the sound wall. We'll see if we can kind of reposition here. But
How old is this man?
Quickly, we're gonna pause really quickly here as we end our coverage at 10 o'clock here on CBS LA on KCAL 9. We'll continue here on KCAL 9 for a moment, but we want to welcome in our viewers on CBS 8.
Look at him, y'all. Okay, y'all, that's it. That's it, y'all. I got another one for y'all, but I don't want to do another one. I really. Let me see what they're gonna say. Let me see how they going. I think they going. Yeah, yeah.
Breaking news, a wild chase of an attempted murder suspect coming to an end. The suspect driving for miles with a missing tire. Desmond Shaw live in SkyCal with more. Desmond.
Well, Rudy Bay, we're just maneuvering around
I
this.
love y'all. We had a good
Down
time.
on their stomach, and it looks like they're finally surrendering. Although it looks like he might still be texting or recording or something. See if officers come and move in.
Talking to his wife.
I've actually just seen a pepper ball being shot at the suspect. I saw a little puff of smoke, and the suspect kind of flinched. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just shot him with a pepper ball or something. Could have given him a nasty.
Oh, that's what they said too, Susan.
Still not wanting to give his phone
No
up.
one runs that
You see, they got
hard.
their shields out.
Right.
CHP, they are ready with this kind of stuff really quickly, and now coming in and finally getting the.
Now you got to go to jail. Let me tell y'all young people something. I'm not going to feel sorry for you. Those your decisions. If you make those decisions, you deal with the consequences. Life is about consequences. We all once upon a time were 25, 20, 19, 22. So it's up to you.
Yeah, and Desmond, we've gone a long way since this all started. I mean, as you mentioned in the Van Nuys area.
I ain't feeling sorry for you.
Some of that video from a bit earlier here as this was all going on. And I got to say, Rudy, I'm very...
Get a job like my children did. Get your own house.
Nervous when suspects make the moves that they make and turn around and drive straight on at those officers.
Yeah.
CHP did a good job. I saw that one officer with his gun right there ready. But ultimately, they were able to just box him in. They made some tight movements, tight adjustments.
Look at that.
They couldn't get away. But the guy attached to his phone all the way.
Period.
Chrissy,
you funny.
Texting or doing something else on the right side of your screen. Some of the crazier moments throughout the chase.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's it. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy your life. Be safe out there. Go back and watch videos. You haven't hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Shout out to everybody. Did a good job tonight, moderators.